We're on. Awesome. We're on, and get your toy. Okay, we're gonna be talking about leash walking today. I told Amanda, she's here. We probably have gone over this stuff, but so this is gonna be a refresher to her, but I'm going to act as if I have not gone over any of this material with her at all. So first thing I'd like to start off when I'm talking to my clients is talking about equipment. Having the right equipment for the right job. We're going to pretend as if you came in with Mac on this collar right here. Okay. We're going to pretend that. So here I would say if Amanda came in and said my leash walking is it's terrible, my dog's pulling really hard, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see what do they have on. Do we have a harness on? Do we have a collar on? If we have a harness on and we're over 10 pounds, you should probably explain to them what harnesses are for and that they're made for pulling and that our larger dogs that are stronger shouldn't be wearing them. If they're wearing a collar, here we know Mac doesn't walk on this, but if he did, we would talk about placement and how placement of collar is really important. We need it high and tight behind the ears, and where Max is, I hate that. Max's, oh God. Where his collar is placed. She's just gonna listen to this whole thing and be like, what the F? Like, do I have to sit here and watch this for an hour? Like, I cannot. Good luck, girl. Get yourself like something to eat and drink throughout this. This is gonna be a wild ride for you. His collar is placed would be proper. So we want to talk about having the right equipment for the right job. So generally, we're going to start off with the flat buckle. We can talk about, we know Mac wears the gentle leader, where you can talk to your clients about the gentle leader, the easy walker, the front clip harness. I don't like talking about the front clip harness because I don't think it works as well. I actually see a lot of more pulling. It's just an awkward side pull instead. So I'm big on the easy walker or talking about proper fitting of a collar, whether it's flat buckle. The ones I use a certain one and I only use it because I like it, but you talk about the equipment you like to your clients. I'm going to use the one that I have right now only because it's what I would use. So I don't know what size you are, Matt. This one? Really? I haven't even done anything. No! You can't eat it! It's not toy. It's not toy. Oh God, that packet is so low. I'm just gonna get more treats because what do? Very good. Very nice. Perfect. Awesome. So I would explain to my clients why proper fitting is important. Because you can't just say, oh, this is proper fitting. They need to know why. And it's safe. I just realized I'm like ignoring you. I feel bad. I feel super bad. If you have a question though, jump on in, like stop me. So we want to talk about why proper fitting is important. And here I always say, let's do an anatomy scan. Let's feel our dog and where their trachea begins. So that way they can see how high that, oh my God, I almost threw up. I did. Oh my.
That's the proof.
There it is. I literally almost threw up via camera. Where's your toy? What about this one? No, this one's not, you can't eat this. It looked like a toy, but it wasn't. We want to do the anatomy scan so that way they can physically feel and they're going to go, oh my gosh, that is so high. Yes, we want it there because here, there's nothing to press on. We're here, our trachea, you saw me almost throw up, then we need that to breathe. So we are reducing their ability to breathe. Safety comes before training any time of the day. We need to make sure our dogs are safe. He doesn't eat it, right? He just kills it.
Sometimes he'll eat the leather.
Don't eat it.
He probably won't eat that.
Don't eat it. Because, well, actually I think you could digest that. But I don't want to take the risk. We're not going to be like, is it coming out or is it not? So yeah, safety comes first before training. So we need a piece of equipment that's going to stay above that trachea and not cut off our airways. So I like using the modified slip. Modified because it's specifically their size. It's whatever their neck size is, it fits that perfectly. It should be tight enough to where you could just fit 2 fingers underneath, in between, around. A lot of people go, oh my gosh, that's so tight. My dog, oh my goodness. It's tight where it doesn't matter. It's tight where there's nothing that's going to bother them, rather than being loose and falling and being tight where it truly does matter. because you've probably heard of collapsed tracheas, that kind of shenanigans. We don't want that. So we want a piece of equipment that's going to stay above that, whether it is a flat buckle. It might be a flat buckle that works best for a dog, but as long as our equipment stays above that. Here Mac walks with, and you can talk about the gentle leader too. It's good to have one on hand, whether you use it or not, so that way you can show people and say, okay, you know, this is what it is. Their nose goes through here. This goes behind their ears in that exact same place you would fit a collar. And you can explain, you know, how it works there. It's nice to have it on hand here because generically I use this more. So I'm going to use this here to show you. But you use whatever works for the dog in front of you. That's what you will be using. So say they come in and they say, okay, I want to stick with Max wearing his martingale right here. Is what we would do is we would fit his martingale to that correct spacing, so behind his ears, underneath that jawline, and then that's not the training of it. That's only we've switched equipment or moved equipment really to the proper place. So now we have to go into the actual training portion of this. Actually, I think I am going to put you on your head halter for this. So that's the equipment. When we get into training, I like to tell people leash walking is not all about the dog. It's actually 75% us, 25% them. So when we're having a difficult time, it's easy for us to say, oh my gosh, my dog doesn't know how to walk. It's my dog. But a lot of times somebody else can take the dog and they walk better, or maybe they walk worse. It's because it's not about the dog, it's about what we're communicating to the dog. So we have to teach the people now dog handling skills. And this is, I mean, I'm gonna actually use his head halter. Whatever piece of equipment you choose, that's what you would work on. Where did I put it? I hit it.
What's the benefit of using the head halter over that?
More control. So Amanda said, what's the benefit of using the head halter over this? Well, this one we tried. We did try this
yes.
with Mac, and he still was very, very strong and pulley. So I was like, this one, I don't think is one for him. Our head halters, they're for our stronger pullers, our bigger dogs, our stronger dogs that have the pulling. Here I have a lot more control because we have that face. Here I'm literally turning your nose, where this, it's the same fitting, it's the same area, but I don't have that control over your nose. So same idea, but I have more control with this piece of equipment.
Can we also work on fitting this to him? Because sometimes it's like sliding, and I don't know, you know, if it's too tight.
Okay, this is actually really good. So say you decide that this piece of equipment is good for your dog, and this is the piece of equipment you want to use. Again, any piece of equipment, good boy. Oh, that's empty. That was mean of me. Any piece of equipment has to be used properly. Here, Mac, we gotta move this way so your cousin can see you. There, yeah, very nice. So here, obviously we know this goes on around our nose, this goes back here. Fitting back here is really awesome. 2 fingers, great. Here, so I'll show you, Amanda. Okay, here. You should just be able to pull this to the flesh of his nose.
Oh, okay.
So this is as far as it should go.
Uh-huh.
Ah, what? No, okay. So you see,
you close this mouth a little bit.
Exactly. You should have kept it over water because I believed it for a little bit. It should just go. I told Amanda it should just go to the flesh of the nose when you're wearing a head halter. And what that is that's where the fur stops and that smooth skin begins. If it goes any further than that, it can come off our face. So here, yeah, we're gonna tighten it just a tiny bit. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, because it
Wait,
feel
where
like
is it?
It might be a little bit loose, but I also know that he has like marks all along his nose.
And I mean, that's gonna happen.
Okay.
The friction burn. I mean, it's just, especially with how his skin is. He's very, very sensitive skin. So yeah, it's not about the tightness or how loose it is. Even if it was loose, you would still see that rubbing. You would just see it anywhere that it rubbed. So yes, this here, I tightened it, I mean maybe a centimeter, like not crazy. And here, this is perfect.
Okay.
Boop, boop. There, nice job. Oh wait, where does wait, okay, what am I doing? So here you would make sure we have the proper fitting, everything's fit, we would show them how to put it on. Then we would get our leash on. This is where I demonstrate to people the importance of having our arms loose when walking. I think that's one of the biggest things I say. Relax your arm, relax your arm, relax your arm, over and over and over. I need to just get a shirt that just says relax your arm. So I tell people, I'm gonna take your dog. I walk on my left side, whatever side you walk on is fine. I want you to look at my left arm. So I'll take the dog and I'll walk the dog back and forth. Very good, very good. Awesome job. This way, this way. Oh, nice job. This way, good, nice job. And then I'll say, what words would you describe my left arm? And they'll say, one lady goes, tense, tight. I'm like, well, that's not what I was going for, but
yeah, I mean,
but thanks, I need to practice.
There was a quick tightness
yeah.
when you went to pull him back,
and then it was.
But otherwise, it was loose.
That's what we need. We need that relaxed, loose, because most of the time this is wrong. I'm going to walk wrong here, and I want you to see the difference. This is what most people do when they walk. Good, thanks for putting up with that. Good boy. But you saw that literally, it looks ridiculous.
You can see now how
well, and I was also, again.
And maybe that's me causing his.
It could be me doing it incorrectly there. And it might look ridiculous. Like, people, when I tell them this is what people do this like weird elf thing, people are like, no. And then I record them and they're like,
yeah.
It's subconscious. Is what we're doing is we're preparing ourselves. We think this is our strongest like point of our body here. If I go like this, I'm ready. But really, if I go like this and tighten my arm, I have much more leverage than up here and out like this. So we really need to relax our arms. So then I show them and I say, do it, and then I'll have them practice. And all they're focusing on is that I don't care what the dog is doing. All they are is focusing on keeping that arm loose. And you wanted to talk with them and say, okay, loosen your arm. You're doing great. Even if they aren't doing great, pick out things that they are doing great and remind them about their arm. So here, I would be the client. I'd be walking with my dog. You'd be like, wow, your arm's really good. You're really awesome at this. You probably should do this for a living. But that's all we're focusing on. I don't care what Max, good boy. I don't care what he's doing. It's just we're rewarding the people for working on their arm. Now after that, look at his face. He's just like, I'd be good. We can't take it off yet. We have some more walking to do. So then there's more steps of this. I say, okay, that's what we want it to be doing when we're walking. But now we need to talk about consequences for walk, both good and bad. Good behavior has good consequences. Bad behavior. It just whipped into my nose like, yeah, I went to go breathe and I'm like, ah. Bad behavior has to have a bad consequence or a consequence for the behavior. And I explain it like there is a immediate consequence to behavior and there's an overall consequence to behavior. And to explain that, it's like a 2-year-old climbing on the counter. The immediate consequence would be to get you off the counter. You can't be on the counter. And an overall consequence might be a timeout. I don't know what people be doing with their kids these days. But that's the idea of we need an initial to let them know we're not doing this, and then we need an overall consequence for it. And I always show them my leash. Okay, this is working great. I always show them my leash, not because I need them to do it, just because it's a good visual of the reward system. The overall consequence is space, how much space you have. If you're walking bad, I call this my butt head knot, this is all the space you get. As you're walking good, you're earning knots. As you're walking bad, you're decreasing knots. So the amount of space is completely based on how you're walking. So here I'm going to work on the overall consequences of the walk. So here I'm going to walk. If Max starts pulling, is what I'm going to do is he's going to get less leash. Say he takes one good step, he's going to earn more leash. So throughout this whole time, I'm going to have my arm down, and I'm going to be giving leash and taking away based on how Max walking. Let's go. Wow. Dude, you got lots of leashes here. So here, we've taken advantage. Less leash now. Sorry. That's very good. Very nice. Very good. He actually did really good the whole time. He had like the whole entire leash at the end. Then you decided to like take off, so we got less leash. But that's the overall consequence, how much freedom you have. He could, if he's gonna walk in my general vicinity with me, he could earn this whole leash. As long as he's not pulling me, he has the ability to earn this entire amount of space. Here, I don't mind this. This is very nice. Yes! They're hearing the whole leash the whole time. That was actually really well. Good job. Really well. Is that a thing?
He did really well.
He did really well. There we go. So yes, he has the ability to earn. Now let's talk about the immediate consequence. Say he does pull. I'm going to actually set up a decoy. Here, you take him. I'm going to set up something to get him to pull. So that way, hopefully he does, so I can communicate to him, no, we're not going to do the pull. I just realized I didn't even see all these toys on the ground. Holy smokes. Whatever, we've been walking over them. You didn't even see them. It's all good. So I'm going to put these treats here. Copy. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to put the treats right there. And then we talk about with the client. Why put it back? The immediate consequence. So, if it is a strength battle between me and a dog, I'm going to lose that every time. Actually, everyone's going to lose that every time. They have demon strength. So here, we're going to use our equipment, and when I'm communicating, I'm using my wrist. So say I want, or say you're pulling too far away from me, I'm going to move my wrist in. You're coming this way. Doop, doop, doop. Say you're too far ahead. It is back. Doop, doop, doop. Say you're too close, cutting in front of me. It's this way. Doop, doop, doop. Say you're lagging. This is never an issue. Say they are lagging. It's front like this. Doop, 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 doop. So we're using our wrist. I'm saying this is what's happening, and then you're losing leash. Sorry, you've lost leash. You've lost leash space. So here, I'm hoping I'm going to walk by here, and Matt's going to pull. Hopefully. I'm going to communicate to him. So I'm going to be going this way. I'm going to say you need to get closer to me. So I'm going to move my wrist in like this, and then he's going to lose leash. As we pass it, he's probably going to start walking good. He's going to get more leash. Maybe he'll go to smell it on the way back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But here you want to set up decoys. The idea is I want to see. I don't want just a perfect walk. You know, it's great. It's good to know that we can walk perfect, but we need to practice under distractions. All right, let's steal in. So again, look for that pull towards those trees. Here, in towards me, less leash. Good. Good job. Good job. Back, less leash. Good. One more time. One more time. Good boy. Oh, Jack, good boy. Yes! You know I'm on you. Let's get a treat. That's a boy. Ah, good. I was like, he's going to pull. He's going to do it. Nope. Good. One more. That was a good one. Very nice.
So for me, I'm still not fully understanding the whole idea of
the
yes.
The initial this. So here, I'll have you do it just stationary.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're good?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Okay.
And then I can be like a big distraction for you.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to get him to pull towards, when you go this way, pull towards me, and when you go that way, cross over top of you. Must you?
But I don't understand.
Must you? Like I'm gonna try to force him to do the wrong thing.
Okay.
Make the bad decision.
And so if he starts pulling towards you,
how are you going to? Which way's your wrist gonna go? Yes.
okay.
Say he starts trying to cross.
So right now he's pulling towards you, then take it back.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. Perfect. Now, when you come back this way, he's going to be on the opposite side of me, but I'm just going to try to get his attention.
Okay.
So he hopefully will try to cross in front of you.
Okay.
So now he's getting really close to you. So what will that one be? Really close to you.
Like
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Hold on. I don't have a distraction yet. I need something.
You are a distraction.
I am, honestly, like, it is my one and only gift here. Let me move this chair. All right, let's walk. Good. Good.
Good job.
Very nice.
Good job.
Very good. Yes, good.
Good job.
Good.
Good job.
Give him some treats.
Good job.
Good boy.
Good
Awesome job.
job.
Awesome job. So there, I missed it on, Did you have a lot on the way back?
Of him trying to pull towards you? Is that what you're saying, or what?
Or no?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was trying to, so I think that's probably actually where it's the highest for her. Come on!
Good. Good, walking good. Let's get some more leash. Good job.
Okay, so I'm not...
Good, yes, good. Yeah, it's important that we let him know you're doing good.
Yeah.
It gives him an incentive to do good. Oh, if I do good, I'm going to be able to, have more freedom. I do see it twirling.
Yeah.
Do you have do you sew or have a stitching kit? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, do you? You're being sarcastic.
No, I'm being serious.
I don't know. If
I
you're
promise.
You're lying.
No, I promise.
Your face is saying otherwise.
No, my face is telling you the wrong thing.
You could stitch, because see how it slides, it's meant to slide. You could just stitch it, put a stitch in this side piece right there. So that way it's just
like
one piece instead of movable.
Stitching
Yeah, there,
here?
yep.
Okay.
And then the same on that side.
Okay.
Because yeah, that's still tiny and it's not like it's it's not functioning great anyway. So I see you walking really good. Yeah, more, yeah. Very good. Very good. Good.
So at this point, he's
So it's
so I'm gonna
there,
take
yes.
this. Am I also pulling?
yes.
Good job.
Yes. It is a lot.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking, okay, my arm. Okay, I have to communicate this.
I have to make sure my arm is straight. I have to
Yes.
make sure I'm letting him know.
There is a ton to think about.
Yeah.
But right now, your brain is like this. Eventually, as you practice it, you don't think about any of it. It just happens.
Really?
But it's practice. It's just the practicing of it. You could even do, I don't know if you will, it's kind of dumb, but you could do scenarios in your head without a dog. Say you're walking and you could say, oh, my dog is pulling away. Okay, this way. Good. My dog's walking really good. He's walking, I know, he goes, look at me. Me, I'm real dog. I'm real dog,
I'm
I
just
hear.
imagining this happening, me walking through my apartment complex
Without a dog.
I'm
not there was a couple rally signs that were really confusing and I couldn't understand it and I had Goose and Goose is like, the F are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. So like I'm confusing him and I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna put him away. I put him in his crate and I just had the leash and he's looking at me like, dude, I'm over here.
I'm the missing piece.
Yes, I'm supposed to be over there with you. What is going on? So yeah, I know that craziness, but it could help because this is a skill. No one is born, oh, I'm just an amazing leash walker. No, it is a skill that needs to be built up and that needs to be practiced. I've never met anyone who's just like, wow, oh my God, you're like a prodigy of leash walking. No, they have to practice it to be good at it.
Okay.
So there's a lot of components. But yeah, you have it down already. It's just, I'll use the word PC, because you're thinking, okay, arm, communication. Very good. Very good. I'm going to try to get you across.
Come on, let's go.
Good. Very good. Very nice. And you notice too, because you are holding perfect and I didn't even say anything about it.
Thank you. Thanks much.
Perfect, I know. Tell me more. So Amanda was doing this great. Normally, maybe we went over it, I don't know. But how she was holding it was she had her walking. Do you walk on your left or right?
I go back and forth.
Which one were you walking?
Right, it was on the left.
Okay, so whatever, it doesn't matter which side, but she had the slap in her opposite hand. I call this the communication hand, the one we're talking about to the dog. And what's nice is there's two reasons we want to hold this. I've seen people do this or this. We don't want to do this because in an emergency, say I'm not paying attention, my dog slips out. I have no backup. I'm screwed. There, bye, my dog's gone. Now when I do this, and I have the excess in my opposite hand, say I'm not paying attention, and my dog slips out of this hand, I've got my backup, my emergency hand. So we want it like this. I want to hold it. There is a reason we do not want it like this, and this has happened to me before. I used to go like this, and grab the leash here like this. Well, I don't remember. I don't even think it was one of my dogs. I think it was just a dog I was working with. I was walking. It happened. The dog slipped out of this hand. Rope burn. I was using a nylon leash. Rope burned my hand, so I let it go. Then took off and bent my wrist, nearly almost breaking it. Luckily, like my hand like slid out just as it was like, if it bent any further, I was like, my wrist is gone. So it's very dangerous to be on your wrist because my wrist and his force, those are not comparable to each other. So she's holding it perfectly. Good job, Maggie Bode. I wonder if he's just so annoyed with us.
No, come on, let's go.
Oh, I'm gonna do,
come on.
Hold on, I gotta find it.
Let's go, come on.
Hi, puppy. Hi. Good. Hold on. Where is it? I have a good, okay. I have a mean distraction. Okay. Just ignore me, I'm not even here.
Okay. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Good.
Come on, let's go.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
Come
So
on.
there's one, I mean, it was good. There's only one thing I'm gonna change about that though.
Yeah.
So there, this was something he really wanted. So it turned into a drag. It turned into, I'm dragging you along.
Yeah.
Here, we don't ever wanna hold that pressure. It's an immediate do-do. You might have to give that 10 times, but you don't want an immediate, forever drag. What's not forever, but an eternal drag. So it would be, walk by, there, and it'd be do, release, yes. But you keep walking.
Okay.
But yes, that's it. Yes! Good job. Okay, so we'll do an active walk by this time. Good. Very nice.
Good job.
Very good. Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
One more. Good.
Come on. Good job.
Very good. But yeah, if we're gonna sit there and we're gonna drag them, we're gonna lose that game too. Here it's just a quick hello. Reminder, we're going this way. Yes! Oh, that was good. That was perfect. Another thing I saw, and here you're anticipating, I'm about to kill you on me. Over here. That I feel like it's like an obstacle course for us. It's like jump over this, through this, sure. But you knew this was coming.
Yes.
So as you approached it, you might not even have noticed, but your pace changed. So it went from you walking normal to there was a big slowdown. But it was because you're thinking, I need to move my arm this way. But you also indicated to Matt that this was pretty cool by stopping. So if you keep going, he responded so well because the second and third time you did that, beautiful, yes! We gotta give him treats. For that because that was just
good job.
That was just flawlessness and a half. Good job. But did you feel that difference when they always say it was a joke? I went to a course and they were like, if it doesn't matter to you, it doesn't matter to them. End of course. Good job. But in a sense, it does make a lot of sense. There, by us continuously walking by, we're not giving whatever the distraction is, any attention. We're saying it's no big deal. Now, if we do, we might be inadvertently communicating to them incorrectly. Good. Yes. Good job.
So I feel like I'm pulling more like, hey, stop, versus like this internal thing. So I think it's just going to take time.
It is. Because if you think about it, you're actually doing really good. It's not bad. I promise it's not bad at all. But yes, it's instinctive for us to want to. Yeah. But yes, it'll get there 100%. As long as you recognize it, you're saying, okay, sure, you're doing good. As long as you recognize it, you're saying, okay, I see that I'm potentially doing it this way. Oh, you did it! You did. You want a big one? Oh, I actually have taken this out. Nope, mine. My shoe! No, you didn't have my shoe? Oh. Okay. I wanted to give you the cool. You loved that when you were here, but whatever.
But now there's a squeaky option.
Whatever. Take the squeaky. I don't even care anymore. Dang, my shoe. That's all super weird. Not yet. Look at him. He's so smart. Here, so I'll fill you in on some information. Mac knows, every time when he wants his head halter, this off, he knows he comes and he sits down. So that's exactly what he's doing. He's coming, sitting down and saying, okay, take it off me. He's not done. He's a super smart boy. Oh shoot, what was I saying? Leash, we were talking leash walking? Where was I with that? Dang it, I got lost.
I feel, on a side note, back to the way he's sitting down, it feels like more recently, because I've had to start giving Lolo treats for her to be willing to put her gentle leader on, her head halty, he's been expecting the same. So sometimes he'll act a fool if I don't have a treat for him to put that on, because he just gets so amped up.
And I can feel that. I mean, imagine they say kids like who are in a grade where they need to go ahead, they start seeing behavioral problems because they're not being challenged and they're bored. So that's kind of what you're seeing, is that he's like, come on, this is baby stuff. Come on, let's do this. So I'm not surprised you're seeing a little act up there.
Okay.
We're just gonna say, okay, bud, we still expect the same thing. You still need to give me your good. Woo! Shake that off.
Shake up, like,
you like this one? You love this. You were the only one that ever played with this because it's so heavy.
It's my favorite toy, and then big and strong.
Oh, I know, that little boy. Leash walking. I don't know. I think that's the gist of it. The idea is they need to practice because it is a lot of things to remember. And again, it's not just the dog. It's the human because they could be inadvertently communicating things that they don't mean to be communicating to their dog. So I hope this definitely will give you some insight. I guarantee I'm forgetting something. I know I'm forgetting something.
I mean, we can always go over it again next week, because I'm completely okay with a good, like, especially if I bring Lolo. I really like to bring Lolo because it's been hard with both of them.
Oh, okay. So do like a twofer leash walking.
Because obviously that's a lot different when I have one hand dedicated to one.
It is so much different. I actually was talking to someone about that. I'm like, it's one thing, we talk about it being like, it's almost like an art. It's something you have to practice and you have to get good at. Double leash walking though, it's not the same. It's not just doing this with two dogs. It's a whole, it's its own thing. It's something totally different. So yeah, that definitely could be something we could do.
Because it's just been really bad, and then it's been pushing my
buttons.
Buttons, yeah.
Same. Good boy. I know, but you're about to go, so we're keeping it on. So yeah, this is the gist of it. I'm forgetting something at the end. I know I am. It's like right here, and I know I'm forgetting it, but whatever. If I think of it, I'll let you know. And Amanda said next time she'll bring Lolo. We'll go over like a doubles. And if I remember, I'll write it down or let you know. Awesome.